You ever meet someone and there's just something about them that lingers in your mind long after they've gone? Maybe it's the way they looked at you, or maybe it was something they said, something small, but it hit deep, like they saw you, the real you. Now flip that, because today I want to talk about something most people don't think about enough: compliments, but not the usual kind. Not the ones you hear a dozen times on Instagram or some random dating app. I'm talking about the kind of compliments women crave but almost never hear. The ones that make a woman pause, that make her feel safe, seen and valued far beyond surface-level flattery. And let me just say this right now, this isn't about being manipulative. This isn't about learning some pickup line or sneaky strategy. This is about connection. Real, raw, honest connection. Because if you know how to compliment a woman in a way that touches her soul, she'll remember it forever. And that's what makes this so powerful. So let's take a walk into something deeper. A few years ago, I was sitting in a small coffee shop in Austin. It was a rainy Wednesday, not much going on. I had my laptop pretending to work, and this woman walks in. Nothing flashy, just jeans, sweater, and this tired look on her face like the day had already asked too much of her. She sat across from me, near the window. We didn't speak. I noticed her gently holding her cup like she was grounding herself, just trying to be present. After a while, I got up to leave, and I passed by her table. I didn't mean to say anything, but something just came out. I said, "You look like someone who carries a lot for other people. I hope you're carrying something for yourself today, too." She blinked, like she didn't know how to process it. Then she smiled, just barely, and she said, "Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before." That moment stuck with me. Because there's a difference between complimenting how someone looks and acknowledging who someone is. See, we're trained, especially as men, to notice the obvious, to say things like, "You're beautiful," or "You look amazing." And sure, those words have their place. But they're not the words that echo when she's lying awake at night, wondering if anyone really sees her. The compliments women crave are the ones that reflect the parts of themselves they don't show everyone. The ones they doubt, or hide, or hope someone will recognize without them having to ask. Like telling a woman that the way she listens makes you feel understood, or that you admire how she handles conflict with grace instead of aggression, or that you noticed how she encouraged someone else when she could have taken the spotlight herself. These aren't pickup lines. They're moments of witnessing, and for so many women, those moments are rare. I once dated someone who was magnetic. You know the type. People gravitate to her, not because she was loud or flashy, but because she was real. She had this quiet strength, and she would always ask the deeper question, the kind of question that made you stop and think about your own heart. And one night, as we were lying on the couch just talking about life, she told me something I'll never forget. She said, "I'm always the one who holds it together. People come to me when they're falling apart, but sometimes I wonder if anyone sees how much effort it takes to be that person." And that hit me, because here's this woman admired by so many, strong as hell, and yet she felt invisible in her own struggle. So I told her, "I do see it. I see how much you carry, how you make space for everyone else. And I want to be the one who makes space for you," she cried. "Not because I said something poetic, but because I said something true. So ask yourself this. When was the last time you gave a woman a compliment that didn't focus on her looks, but on her presence, on her character, on something she probably didn't even know you noticed?" Because the truth is, women hear about their appearance all the time, but that doesn't mean it always feels meaningful. What they rarely hear is, "I admire your discipline," or "The way you protect your peace is inspiring," or even something simple like, "Your calm makes me feel calm." You want to stand out? You want to be remembered? Start speaking to the parts of her that no one speaks to. Now, I'm not saying this to make you feel pressure to come up with the perfect words. That's not the point. The best compliments are never rehearsed. They're recognized, so slow down. Listen. Notice. Pay attention to the woman who always shows up for her friends, even when she's tired. Tell her that her loyalty isn't just impressive, it's rare. See the woman who challenges people to be better, not because she's trying to fix them, but because she believes in their potential. Tell her that kind of belief is powerful. Compliment her mind, compliment her growth, compliment the way she sets boundaries, because she finally knows her worth. There's something sacred about being seen. And when you're the person who sees a woman not just for what she does or how she looks, but for who she is, she won't forget that, ever. Because here's the secret. Women don't crave empty praise. They crave understanding. They crave emotional safety. And when you can offer that in your words and in your energy, you give her a rare gift. I ran into that woman from the coffee shop again. Months later, we didn't have a deep conversation, but she remembered me, and as she walked past me, she stopped for a second and said, "That day, what you said, it changed something in me." And then she smiled, a full smile this time. We all want to be remembered for the right reasons, and sometimes the way you're remembered is in the way you make someone feel seen when the rest of the world only sees their surface. So go out there. Be that person. Say the words no one else says, but say them only when they're true. Because compliments don't have to be loud to be powerful. They just have to be honest, and sometimes that's all it takes. Thanks for listening. If this made you think or reminded you of someone, share it. Send it to a friend. Or better yet, tell her. Tell her what you see in her. You never know how much it might mean. And if you want more conversations like this, raw, real, and unfiltered, stick around. This is just the beginning. You don't need to be perfect. Just be present. See you next time.